Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellie Snake Lady and today I'm going to be doing a health check video with my corn snake boys. So yes, it's that time again to do a health check. So I think what I'm going to do is get Asclepion and Caduceus out and just sort of concentrate on them for this video, and then I will next week probably be focusing on my hoggies. So that's Zephyrus and Aristeus. So yeah, my two hoggy boys, I'll be sort of weighing them and seeing where they're at and one thing and another. So it's been about 5 months since I did one of these videos. Now I'm not saying that in that time I haven't checked over my snake's health, but it's a case of getting them weighed. So I do check them just to make sure they're okay and they're doing all right and things, and their scales are fine and one thing and another. So yeah, so as I say, I'm going to do my corn snake boys this week and then do my hoggy boys next week, and then I'll be concentrating on the girls the week after. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just get Asclepion out and see where he's at. So as you can see, I've got crazy Asclepion here, so I'm going to just pop him on the weighing scales and see where he's at. He's so wriggly today, oh my gosh. Right, okay. Okay, so sort of back in October, November time, which was the last time I did a sort of weighing with this little one, he was 490 grams. He now weighs 522, so that's a gain of 32 grams, which is fine. He's right in the middle of breeding season, that's why he's crazy, because he's trying to get to the females and stuff. So yeah, so he's put on some weight, that's fine, because he's very active at the moment anyway, as I say, and 522 grams is perfect for a corn snake anyway. So especially this little wriggly boy, he's absolutely crazy. So he's loving adventuring around at the minute and stuff. So but yeah, so I'm just, as I say, checking over his scales and everything, and his eyes. I don't know if you can see, but they look all right, they're clear. The last time that he shed his skin was let me think, I think it was about 6 weeks ago, something like that. So it was a little while ago. Actually no, it wasn't 6 weeks, it was probably more like 4 weeks. And then after he shed his skin, he was being a bit funny with his food and that, but he did eat, but he was just being a bit shy, and I think it's just because of breeding season and one thing and another. So his tail tip, I don't know if you can see it there, but that all came off as well, all the skin. As I say, I always check the tail tip, the eyes, and you know, all down his body, make sure there's no sort of stuck shed skin and things. So there we go, that's one eye, and there's the other. So it's fairly clear, and yeah, he's looking good, he's looking shiny. As I say, he is eating. Sometimes they go off their food during breeding season, and he did a couple of times when he was younger, but not now. So he is 10 years old, and I don't know, maybe he's like, oh, sod it, I'm just going to eat anyway. So, but he is after the females, but I don't want any little babies. So yeah, so that's Asclepion for you. He's wriggling everywhere, crazy as ever, but he's really active, climbing around his tank. So, and he's a good weight, as I say, tongue flicking all the time, very active. So yeah, that's Asclepion for you. Whoa, he's crazy, aren't you? Crazy boy. Okay, so now I have little Caduceus. He's been a little bit shy, but he was just on his warm the warm side of his tank in his little cave hide. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I will get him on the scales and we will just see where he's at. I've just weighed this boy, and last time he was 547 grams and now he's 574, which is a weight gain of 27 grams. So that's, you know, that's great, that's fine. Yet again, it's breeding season for him as well as the Asclepion, and so he's really active. He's climbing everywhere looking for the females, and you know, so it's good that he's got that, you know, sort of bit of extra weight and things, so that if he does lose weight from all the climbing and being crazy and possibly not eating, then it doesn't matter, he's got some weight behind him, and you know, he could afford to lose, you know, a few grams or something. But as I say, he's doing absolutely fine, and 574 grams is, you know, that's perfect for him. Asclepion's a little bit lighter, but you know, they all vary. Snakes are like people, and yeah, you get the general guidelines for this, that and the other, and what their weights and everything should be, but you know, at the end of the day, they're all different. I think Asclepion's just that bit smaller and a bit lighter, even though he's older than Caduceus by the best part of a year. You know, he's just a bit more lighter and athletic. Should I say athletic? I don't know. So, but this boy's doing really good. He's looking for the females all the time as it is breeding season. And yeah, so I'm just looking at his eyes. So they look fine to me. That's that one. Oh, there we go. So, and that's that eye as well. So that looks fine and clear. He shed his skin not long ago. They all seem to shed at a similar time. So as I say, Asclepion was like, I don't know, a month ago, 4 weeks, something like that. And this little guy was the same. He was just after. So like a day or two after Asclepion was shedding skin, and he shed perfectly fine. I can't see any lumps or bumps on his body. That's this tail tip, which looks absolutely fine. That comes off so much easier. I know he lost his tail tip a few years ago, but it was a struggle to get the skin off of that when he was younger. But then when he lost it and it all healed over and all the rest of it, now when he sheds, it's pretty much perfect, and the tail tip always comes off. So it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. And as I say, losing a tail tip in the wild, it's quite common, and I've heard a lot of breeders say that about various snakes that they've had and things. So you know, he's done really well. And yeah, so I'm just checking his tummy as well. I did notice that he had a few little red bits on his scales, more at the sides, the sort of belly scales. There was a few little red bits and a few little red notches, and it might just be where he scraped himself in the tank from trying to get out to, you know, get to the females. He did shed his skin, as I say, about a month ago, a similar time to Asclepion, but he kind of feels like he needs to shed again. I don't know. It's a bit strange, so I'm just going to sort of keep an eye on him and stuff. So if it is scale rot, then what I'm going to do is make up a solution of Tamidine and like sterilised bottled water. So yeah, so I'm going to get on and do that, and I'm just going to show you that. Basically, it's going to be tricky, but I'll just show you that bit. I'll put some bottled water into the kidney dish, and then I'm going to add some of this Tamidine solution. There we go. Add about 6 or 7 drops. There we go. So I've just diluted the Tamidine, and then I'm going to get Caduceus out and just apply some to those little red patches on his tummy. So I'm just going to put this Q-tip in there, and then I'm going to find the bits on this boy here. Now I could do with an extra pair of hands really, but we'll try. That's it. So there's a couple of red bits there. There we go. There's a bit there as well, as you can see. So just put some of that on, and there as well. Whoops, careful. Let's see if there's any more. It's just mainly on the middle of him, really. There's just a few little bits, as you can see. Generally his tummy's all right, but there's a few little bits, and I just like to sort of get on top of this. Ooh, I just like to get on top of this before it sort of gets out of hand or anything. So, oh man, right, okay. So I'm just popping that on there because that's the worst bit. And don't you be turning that up, mister. There we go. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, Caduceus is a bit of a wriggle pot, but that's understandable. I did use the Q-tips just to apply the solution to those little bits that are sort of, you know, red and stuff. So I say red, they're more of a dark pink, but as I say, if it is scale rot, then I like to nip it in the bud and sort it early. So anyway, I have got some cream coming. When it's going to get here, I don't know. I might possibly pop to somewhere like Boots and just get the non-painkiller Savlon cream, because that's like a bit of that's a sterile sort of barrier cream that I could use for now. But I have got the F10 germicidal barrier ointment stuff coming, so I'll put that on as soon as I get it. But yeah, so that's it for now. I honestly thought his tummy was okay, and I thought I'll just have a closer look. Just as I was putting him back, I thought I'll just check again, and then I saw that and I was like, oh no. So anyway, I'm dealing with that at the minute, but other than that, he's fine. He's still going around his tank looking for a female or a mouse. So yeah, as I say, Asclepion's doing great. Caduceus, other than those bits on his tummy, is doing fine. So I think I'm going to leave this video here for now, but I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you've got something out of the video. And if you have, then please like and subscribe, and when you do subscribe, please hit that bell notification and click all, so you get notifications of all my latest videos. And if you've got any comments or questions or anything like that, then just pop them in the comments section below and I'll do my best to answer. But for now, from myself and my two boy snakies, my two male corn snakes, it is goodbye, and yeah, we'll see you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching.